and we're going to be continuing on with today's stream. And we're going to be picking up right from where we last left off. In our last stream, Joel's life came to a horrible end, unfortunately, due to Abby. She set them up, and unfortunately, Night Dog's writers had made it to the point to where Joel and Tommy didn't even know what was going on. And unfortunately, there they got jumped, and yeah, Abby wound up capping and beating them endlessly with a golf club. As Ellie walked in right before she dealt the final blow to finish him off, they pinned her to the ground and made her watch as Abby killed Joel right in front of her. And now she's just absolutely devastated and wants revenge now. And this is the plot right here that starts the whole revenge path right here. This plot right here is going to send Ellie on a psychotic rampage. So yeah, that's pretty much what starts off this whole entire subplot. I apologize for that. Someone was texting me real quick. I did, figure I'd text him back real quick and get that out of the way. So yeah, now, like I said, Ellie wants revenge, and she's going to go on a warpath here, wiping out every member of the WLF who had anything to do with Joel's death. But it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse from that, though. She's not only going to be killing the people who obviously killed Joel, but she'll be killing the lower ranks of WLF too, which is really groups of people that really didn't have anything to do with Joel's death, but she's still wiping them out because they're WLF related. So. But that's not the only thing that's going to be standing in her way. There's going to be another cultist group or faction, if you will, of other people, that cause shenanigans and, cause big time ones for that matter. Ones that are kind of like affiliated with like kind of how WLF does things. Only difference is that this faction is going to be anti-religious, and this is the group that the game creators told us that if you're Christian, you want to stay away from the game because they're known as the Scars, apparently. They're like an anti-religious cultist group, and they're one of the other factions besides the WLF. And we're going to be having a run-in with both of them throughout the game. So, yeah, she's going to not only be killing, the people that killed Joel, but she's going to be killing their less ranked members, and she's going to be killing these other people, the Scars. So she's going to be doing a lot of killing here in this game. Like she's going to be, oh man, she's going to be kicking a lot of ass and taking names. Yeah, the thing is, she's going to be learning a lot of hard lessons throughout this whole entire revenge path thing, and yeah, she's quite devastated right now, and just wants to get it, to find these guys and get even with them, by any means necessary, obviously. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. We're right at the checkpoint here of where Dina went and got Ellie now from Joel's grave, because she was over there mourning Joel. And like I said, he was like one of the best protagonist characters ever that I've ever seen, that I've ever had a pleasure of playing as throughout a game. They made him so radical and so just off the freaking walls, freaking just crazy. The guy was fucking insane, the shit he did in the first game, and then to turn around and have something like this happen to him, kind of shows that sometimes your past does catch up with you, because he always talked about that in the first game. He always said that eventually their time's gonna run out. Eventually his past is gonna catch up to him. Stuff like that. He'd been talking about that in the first game, so we obviously knew eventually at some point something was gonna happen to him. But I mean, they lived up to the whole sometimes your past catches up to you thing. But they But like I said, they wrote it so horribly. Like like I said, had I been behind the paper of writing this game story, probably would have implemented. They would have at least taken out a couple of minor, like a few minor men that were with her. Not obviously the main ones, but at least like some like kind of like at least a good 4 or 5 people that didn't matter, that weren't going to make it through the game right off the bat anyway. They could have just written in. They took some of them out, and then they eventually got him. Got him. But they just made him look so stupid and so unaware and so like just off guard that it wasn't even funny. Like he didn't even know he was getting jumped. I mean, you seen how Tommy and Joel handled that. They didn't even know they were getting jumped. They had no freaking idea that he was getting that they were going to jump him and they were going to kill Joel. I mean, he had no idea. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of frowned on that. That they downgraded Joel and Tommy so bad to the point to where they practically downgraded them to the point to where they were practically stupid. Like they didn't know anything. Like it's like whatever. Freaking Naughty Dog decided to write that shit. It's garbage in my opinion. I don't it's emotional a little, but it's like you kill him off in this way. You kind of like humiliated the character. Like you guys talked about how you loved this character and all this stuff, and that nobody loves this character more than you guys, but you guys really treat him like shit for somebody who really loved him. But either way, I'm not going to go too much ranting and raving about that. We're just going to get on with the game already, because if I continue this, I am not going to stop, okay? Like, I am literally not going to stop.
I couldn't get to the horses. Looks like Tommy took one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
Okay.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Then it's gonna be harder.
You can still change your mind, you know?
I know.
Just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Ellie. You go. I go. End of story.
Yeah, all this shit's just crazy, man. Like I said, this shouldn't have been the way that the story was written, but they're the writers. They chose to write it this way.
Backpack.
I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
The only way I would want to ever do a Last of Us Part 3, if they did manage to somehow come up with some ideas of how to do one, it would only be if it's going to turn out right. If it's going to turn out anything like this, then I'm just over it. Because this is just like a horrible way, start to a game. I mean, this is like a horrible start to a game. And it isn't already bad enough that they got horrible story, but then they got horrible dialogue. Like, the freaking characters weren't written and developed so well either. So that's another thing that just, kind of did not make this game for me, really. It was, believe it or not, it was only the gameplay. The gameplay is the only thing that actually kept me interested in this game. Like, the story, I mean, I paid attention, I watched the story, I kept up with the story. But it's just, it wasn't, like, a very big thing for me. Like keeping up with the story in this game wasn't a bit as big as the first game was for me.
Hey.
Stop shaking, Ellie. You're making my hand start to shake. What the hell, girl?
I want to do it.
Okay.
This is the emotional part that gets me, though. I ain't gonna lie. This little bit here, between Joel being killed and then up to this moment too, it just gets me. Because we all love Joel. I mean,
thanks.
If anybody loved Joel, in my opinion, it was more the fans, because we wouldn't have treated him like shit. Sorry, Naughty Dog, and sorry for the actor that plays him, but I have to say, I think us as the fans truly loved him more. I know you guys would dispute that, but I'm sorry to say, but I have to agree. I think the fans would have loved him a lot more, would have probably treated him a lot better. She drew a picture of him. I don't think half bad. Especially if she drew that when she was younger. I mean, they won't really talk about when that was drawn, I don't think. Alright, well, we can have a look around. That picture is one of the first things we can look at. And his coffee mug. She drew the owl that was on his coffee mug. Alright, so that's everything in the journal. Not a whole lot there at the moment. I'm pretty sure it'll get more though. You'll find more journal entries as you go through the game. Alright, we'll go ahead and go upstairs. He definitely was a Western kind of guy. I can see why he was into Western films so much. He is Southern, so it does make sense. It's kind of like a Southern traditional thing, like I feel, where average amount of Southern people like to watch Westerns. Especially if they're really a deep accent and have a really deep Southern accent, mainly. Most of them like the cowboy scene and stuff. And I think that's what Joel was. I think he was like close to more of that like kind of cowboy kind of guy. So he was into the Westerns a lot. Well, I will say this. I guess the guy had somewhat of a view here. Alright, here's a picture of both him and his daughter Sarah from the first game. Well, the picture looks a little bit better condition than what it looked like when Tommy gave it back to him. Looked like he kind of had it flattened out a bit, where it wasn't as like wrinkled or whatever. And it sucks they don't let you look at this picture, because this is a picture of both Joel and Ellie when Ellie was 14. And I guess that's when he was introducing her to Shimmer for the first time or whatever. Alright, looks like there's a little box here that's packed up. I wonder who came by and packed up that box. That's kind of weird. We'll have a look at that in a moment. I'm going to look everywhere else. I have to say, you know, for a city they built up, this is a nice house. Alright, looks like there's a guitar here. So it looks like he was either making a guitar or he's fixing a guitar. He had a workshop right here. All the promises of sundown, I meant them like the rest. Gotta be something that she said to him at some point. Look at this, he's got a book of how to learn how to play guitar well. And he's got like multiple guitars on his wall. I think we came in here, didn't we? Yeah, this was his bathroom or whatever. Oh yeah, she's gonna smell his jacket or whatever as a means of remembering him. Yeah, this is tragic here, because her heart is just breaking in multiple different directions because of all the shit that's gone on. You can tell that she's just holding on barely. which is all the more reason why, like, you'll see how far this girl's gonna go. But she is gonna go to great lengths. I'm telling you, she's gonna go to some really great and dark lengths oh yeah, that's right. We need to go back up here and open that box. She's going to go to great, far, and dark measures in order to get even with Abby and her group of WLF members. All right. So yeah, we gotta go into back this way because we need to go in. Oh my God, get myself so freaking turned around, man. All right, here we go. Let's open the box and let's see what's inside. Looks like his watch. The watch that Sarah had bought him and had broke during the incident with Sarah getting killed. And under the bloody pants is his revolver. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? So now we get Joel's revolver. Alright.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just come on down.
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up.
What?
Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Of course.
All right. Get going, you're losing light.
Alright, so Maria is giving them the go-ahead to go after Tommy. Because Tommy's gone out and done a dumb thing. Thinks he's going to kill all these guys by himself. And here I thought Ellie won, you know. I thought she would have been the one to foolishly run right in, you know, run out there and to be taking him on by herself, but at least she's a little smarter about it, honestly. Alright, Seattle Day 1, guys. This is the start of Ellie's descent into darkness.
This hunter was on top of him, drowning him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think. I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and shot the guy in the face.
How old were you?
14. How old were you when you first killed someone?
We talking infected?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
10?
Wow. What happened?
Guy was coming at my mom. I stabbed him.
Shit. You got me beat.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. So how lost are we?
We're not.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have a little faith.
Well, in her situation, she
What
had to
about those
protect her
crazy
mom, so
cannibals
that
who
makes
said you and Joel
makes
ran into?
sense.
They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them.
No. It didn't seem like the same group.
Maybe those black market smugglers back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Okay.
At least until we find out more information.
That's a fair point there, Ellie. And they're definitely not the cannibals, that's for sure, because they would have been, you know, they would have cut Joel into pieces and obviously eaten him right in front of Ellie. So it's obviously not cannibals, but you know, it's all, you know, it never hurts to you know, to have a theory, obviously. But I'll go with Ellie on that one. We'll find out who it is once we get more information, or what it was they did what they did. When we get more information, obviously. Alright, so we're just going to be journeying through the woods here first before we actually arrive at the city of Seattle. There ain't going to be much dangers right now at the moment anyway.
Ellie, cars.
Yeah, we're getting close. Start keeping an eye out.
Got it.
Alright, now we can gallop. Ability to gallop is now available, which we will do at not too long from here, but we're stopping over here to make sure there isn't anything along these areas, because areas like this, usually with cars and objects and stuff, you know, could contain an item or two, and we're just making sure that we're not going to be passing any items up. Like, for example, this flatbed truck that had a flatbed on it could have easily had some in it, so figured I'd go look over there too to make sure there wasn't. Alright, well, we can go ahead and move along because there's not really too many objects around, so you could easily tell if there's anything or nothing there. Alright, now time to get my bearings in check here and remember where it is we're going here. Was it this way? I think it might have been. I think. Yeah, I think it is this way. I think it is. Yeah, because we're getting further up here, so yeah, this is definitely the way.
Guess I was wrong. Turns out you do know where you're going.
Oh no, she's doubting us now. Then imagine what's gonna be going on later. She gonna be freaking saying that we're really freaking messing up. Alright, so yeah, here we go, the road here, obviously, as you can tell, there's a lot of cars here that were abandoned. There's people trying to get out of the city, and traffic was probably just got out of the cars and tried running for it, not realizing it, probably. I can tell you that all these people either got turned or ripped apart by the infected. I mean, don't take a psychic to figure that one out, obviously, especially considering we're you know, that these characters are living in. This is, however, one of the areas where there will be some stuff at, so we're going to stop right here.
Yeah.
And check this place out, because I know there's going to be like one or two things in here, which is a bottle of alcohol. Nice. Trading card. Interesting. The Starfire Kids trading card. Another one of our trading cards. Society of Champions, huh? Interesting. Alright. Well, let's have a look. There's something in here. And it looks like a map of some kind, I think. Is it a map? Yeah, it's a map. Alright, let's move on then.
Anything good in there?
Found an old tourist map.
Well, that's something.
Alright, well, then let's head on forward.
Sure seems quiet.
Yeah. Think about how well we hide our lookouts.
I know. That's what scares me.
Yeah, if you guys hide your hideouts really well, then yeah, I can see why Dina would be a little on edge. Her, I think she's on high alert and her guard is up really well. I sure hope Ellie's is, though. I don't think we were supposed to go down here, were we? No, I don't think so. Let's head back up this way, because I know we weren't supposed to go under the bridge, so we must have took, instead of going straight, we went to the left there. Wait a second. This side sail's off, too. So, world, did we take a wrong turn? We might have. No, maybe we didn't. We are going the right way still. Yeah, we're still going the right way. Okay, so yeah, we had to go that way. Alright, that kind of threw me off there for a second, and I thought I took the wrong turn. I was gonna say, we are lost. Dina, we're lost.
Whoa, is that the QZ?
Yep. Watch the high spots.
WLF. Trespassers killed on sight. That's friendly. At least we know we're in the right place.
Where is everyone?
They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a way in.
Yep, WLF, trespassers killed on sight. Yeah, those guys are dicks. Alright, so let's read this latest page. I'm struggling to sleep. Keep seeing him with his head. Dina seems to be sick. Think she caught a cold. I feel calmer with her laying next to me. I want to do something nice for her. Yakima found another camp along the highway. Can't be sure it was Tommy, but we haven't seen other people in 2 weeks, so fingers crossed. Trespassers killed on sight. How many of you are there? How many people have you killed? Alright. Well, let's have a look around here. We'll lead that climbing up here is going to get us up onto the next area, but for now we'll look through these areas and make sure there isn't anything we can't grab before going on. What we got here? Okay, we got a pistol and we got our rifle. Alright. Fair enough. We will make do with what we have. And apparently this place has been picked through, apparently. Alright, well, let's go have a look at this area over here and see if area fares, see if it don't fare any better than that last area, because that one was picked clean completely. Alright, well, we got a couple drawers over here.
Anything good in there?
It's pretty picked over.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they made sure to grab everything here, didn't they? Alright. Take a look in here.
Are these cages?
Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston, too.
Yeah, well, if you've been put in one, Ellie, then I can see why you're so familiar with it. And knowing how she is, rebellious and all, she probably did. She probably did. At one point. Alright, so we're going to be getting up, I think, on this one, or was it the one after this one? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this is the one that we have to get up on. Alright, well, I think we looked at it, or looked through everything that we could. Yeah. I think so. I don't think there's anything left we can grab, really. Alright, well, I think that's everything we can get, so. So we'll go ahead and move on then. I think that's everything we can grab. There's not a whole lot here in the beginning of the game, obviously. You don't really start getting a hell of a lot more. You get a little bit into the game. Alright, so let's get up on here. Hey, you made me have to jump that way, Tina. That is messed up. That is so messed up. Alright, then we got, oh yeah, right up here, that's right. Okay.
Dina, help me up here.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we gotta go through a lot of crazy shit here to get to this part. It's freaking crazy. Then we gotta make a, oh. Then we gotta make a crazy leap over here. And we gotta make a leap over here. And we gotta go prone here. Or we gotta kneel to go under there. Not prone, sorry. Prone would be on our, you know, outright crawling on our stomachs. Alright, now we gotta make a run here.
Ellie? I'm good. Just almost died.
Well, trust me, there's going to be quite a bit of there of you almost dying. Wait. Damn it, I wish I would have seen that look. It looked like she freaking had a freaking on her freaking face. Oh man, I love it like lately how they've been creating characters to be kind of like to have that expression on their freaking faces sometimes. Like it reminds me of when I used to play Wii Party and Wii Party U. Like there'd be moments like where you play mini games and the characters would be like, they have a calm face, and then when you like, because there's a game on Wii Party that's called hide and something or something like that. It's basically hide and seek, but they came up with a different name for the second word. Either way, when you find a character hiding or whatever, like they're so surprised, they're like their eyeballs just freaking open up like big time when they get caught. Like it's hilarious. And I like the that they've been implementing more better facial structure expressions. That was quite a drop there, Ellie. What was that? Probably a freaking anywhere between a 6 to maybe a 7-foot drop. She definitely grunted when she hit, so you know that had to be like anywhere between 7 to at least 8 feet drop. All right, go ahead and check this power breaker box here, or operational box here, and it's not on.
Okay.
We had to find some power. Same thing I was thinking, Ellie. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll see if this door opens. Okay, nothing. Alright, parts of this game you're going to have to break glass to get into the room. Because that's the only way you can make your way or progress through some of the areas. So yeah, as you can see there, we just broke the window hop through it. Alright. See if we find any other items, because we just found some alcohol. Here is a note with a bunch of codes on it. So this,
wonder when this was written.
So this must be the codes to the gates. Got a big operation coming up, and Isaac wants us to salvage any remaining supplies from downtown.
The Saravena base.
Take any gas from the courthouse
something.
garage, the dome, and take them to the safe house in the Saravena base. Alright, let's see what's in this drawer here. Okay, looks like that's empty. Alright. Oh, nice.
That's a
looks like
generator.
Yeah, that definitely is a generator. That's a huge generator. They obviously had to, been running like a lot of shit. Oh, whoops. That's up bad there. And there we go. Okay, now we can grab this rope, and what we're gonna want to do here.
What was your worst and best high school experience?
Oh, well, high school. Well, I have to say, I wasn't the biggest fan, like, as far as my biggest high school, worst high school experiences, learning some of the subjects in there, like science and stuff like that. And, obviously all the minor issues, obviously people, some people in general. But otherwise, I mean, other than that, it wasn't too bad of an experience. It wasn't the worst experience. It wasn't the best experience, but it wasn't the worst experience. And it wasn't the thing of being picked on or anything, because in high school, at the point in high school, I wasn't being picked on too much. But yeah, it was more or less of certain subjects that, some of the subjects in school interest me, and then some subjects in school didn't interest me.
Where are you from?
I live in the Sunshine State of Florida. Okay, so we got the rope over. Now we can open up this gate here. Because we have a power. Oh, wait. Whoops, that's right. First we... Silly me. I gotta grab this cable again because we gotta plug it into the machine first. Oh my god. Thinking way too far ahead in this game, I'm telling you. Thinking way too far ahead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, be careful, Ellie. You don't want your hair staining up.
Okay.
Alright, now we can hit the button and open this gate at least. And then we'll have to throw the cable over to get to another generator that's on the other side, because there'll be another one over on the other side. Oh god, they got one of these things. Oh boy. Well, at least they were smart about it.
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this one now.
Well, we believe in you.
Thanks.
Yeah, meaning her and Shimmer, because there's no one else there besides her and Shimmer. Alright, so we just unplugged this now. And then go ahead and throw this cable on over to the other side. And there we will, there'll be another like area that this cable can help power to open the other gate. Okay, so we'll be plugging it right into here.
Okay.
Alright, then we'll have to break this window to get on in. I mean, that's the way I choose to do it. You can go all the way around if you want, but I'm just taking shortcut reasons, or using shortcuts for reasons. Alright, let's have a look in here. Anything in here? No. Okay, so yeah, obviously we're going to need the password for this gate. Which one is this going to be? It should have writing of which gate this is somewhere. We're going to need to look at that password or whatever. Piece of paper with the passwords on there. Which gate is this? I'm not seeing it. Is that or I'm missing it? There's a locked area back there. We're going to need to go back there and have a look at that before we progress any further. Alright, let's do that then. Anything back here that's going to be useful? So we'll look up here in this tower. Give me some weapon parts up here. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff up in here. Jeez. A lot of stuff up in here. Alright, well, glad we had a look up there. There's a lot of stuff right there. Alright, and then we can just go right out this gate. We don't even have to go all the way around. Alright, yeah, I still haven't found out the gate number or whatever. I don't know why I don't know why I'm missing it, but I am missing it. Well, hopefully we'll figure this out. I mean, I think we will. To be honest, I believe in us. Alright, so it's going to be a password, as you can tell. Oh, it's the main gate. Okay, there it is, right there, main gate. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's have a look at checkpoint gate codes. Alright, main gate 0512. Okay, easy to remember. 0512. 0, 5, 1, and 2.
Yes.
Okay, nice. There we go.
Well done! Shit.
Damn. Scared the shit out of Shimmer.
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
Yeah, gee, Shimmer, you really flipped. And that door dropped, didn't you?
Now what?
I found a note back there. Had some codes on it. Says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
Alright. Doesn't look like there's gonna be much in this area. There's like nothing to explore. I don't think this gate's open or anything. Line forms here. Yeah. Yeah, nowhere really to go here. Alright, so we're going in this direction then. Okay, we got a gate East 2 here as well.
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get
Fuck
closer and
Fedra.
scope it out.
Fuck
Back in
Fedra
Boston,
gate.
they catch you tagging a wall like this, beat the shit out of you. Or worse.
QZs sound like fun. Do you know the code?
That note I found has a bunch of them.
Alright, well. Can't remember any of the codes anyway, not looking at the thing, but it needs power anyway.
We need to get power to the gate first.
Alright, and to do that, we'll have to go over here and try this generator over here. So let's go ahead and give that a whirl.
Okay, here we go. It's out of gas.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit. The note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
Alright. Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride around and see what we see.
You think Tommy came through here?
Bet he did.
Let's have a look in this drawer, see if there's anything in there. Looks like a piece of paper of some sort. Okay. Sergeant Ward left disruption of our supplies lines in addition to infected attacks and spore infestations means we are still unable to meet the weekly food distribution quotas. Keep the city gates sealed to new entrants until further notice to ease the burden of the food stock. Step up your sweeps for criminals and expel them. All Class 2 criminals now qualify for expulsion. We're running out of time. Lieutenant Torres.
Idiots. Just turning everyone against you.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's have a look over here. Nothing over here. Alright, so we'll continue forward. Okay, anything over here? I'm checking every area before we move on. That way we're not forgetting too much or anything at all for that matter. Alright, doesn't look like anything's over here either. Let's go this way now. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much over here either. Alright, well then we'll move on. Hop over this last fence here.
So, where are we?
Hey,
Yo, what's up, man? You missed it, man. You missed the best, well, not the best part, but you missed the most psychotic part of the game.
Ah, nice.
I did stream it though, so if you want to go see it, you can. Fuck Fedra Gate. Fuck the Fedra Gate, man. And then she put WLF with a question mark over there on the right side of that building there, in between 5th and 9th Ave. Okay. Alright, so yeah. We're going to stop right here, guys, unfortunately. I feel like this has gone on perhaps into 50-some minutes, possibly an hour, and that is like pretty much our approximated time that we're streaming up to on these streams. And when we come back, we'll be going through Seattle Day 1 as we explore these areas and hopefully run into a member of WLF and start offing or icing off some of those guys. But for now, yeah, we're going to end it right here. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, y'all, keep it chill, keep it real. This has been XX Rapid Fire here from Gaming HD Tactics, and I will see you guys next time.